This is the first ever edition of the Fintech Week in Review. Bam! So, what happened this week? So basically on this snippet every week, I'm going to give a quick breakdown of the kind of key things that happened in the market, just to keep you up to date if you're interested in the space and kind of understanding what's been going on. Finks and I are going to update you with the best information that we can and sort of share our personal and quick opinions. So first on the list, Monzo. So the founder of Monzo actually gave a talk at Cass Business School. He shared a lot about the future of banking. He dove into the profitability concerns on how to grow Monzo, and also he spoke a little bit about the new era of banking and the way that the users are beginning to use their platform and the signs that they're seeing. But what really caught my attention in the article was what he shared about culture. We know them very well, and they're a great company, and it's interesting to see how culture is such a huge focus for many companies in this space and building these very strong brands. We're trying to do the same, so we kind of completely understand that. And Ida just did a post the other day on her LinkedIn how much the family component of what we're doing also resonates, and what many others are trying to doing in the space to be a bit different, but also very personal and very in touch with our customers. So, next on the agenda, Starling and TrueLayer have integrated. So what is TrueLayer? They have this API platform that really improves the way that people can actually develop on the platform and kind of improve that market space. For those of you who don't know, Starling's been doing some really interesting work with their marketplace. They actually integrated a few months ago with Flux, which is digital receipt capture, which is a very quite exciting area because it just automates the whole process of getting things to your smartphone and kind of being very structured. Very keen to see how TrueLayer kind of boosts their development, and if you're not aware of Starling, you should definitely check them out. Kind of an interesting one is that the big players, the banks, are really starting to push back into the digital space. HSBC, they are about to launch a connected money app that should be coming out in April. This is an interesting maneuver. It's something that's kind of starting to happen. The big banks are beginning to push back against the challenger banks. And a few weeks ago, there was actually a post that the appetite, for example, in the UK around using digital-only or online-only banks is actually decreasing right now. And maybe this is a sort of comeback from the banks. What does this mean? It means that all the features that you kind of see from Monzo in terms of monitoring your spend and also perhaps investing some of the money that you don't spend or rounding up figures will be reinvested for you through the app, through their APIs. Quite cool, nice move from HSBC. I'm kind of keen to see what comes out, and that should be coming out in April, so be aware of that. And probably the biggest news this week is Revolut. They are now launching their Euro direct debit accounts. So that means all accounts in Europe, so anyone who uses Revolut in the European Union can actually be paid directly into their Euro accounts with Revolut by their employers. That's a pretty big move. It kind of makes them move away from the whole prepaid nature of their cards, similar to Monzo launching the current account, and now they're pushing into the United States. Revolut's also, I think, going to be doing the same, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting a few of the team, Chad and also their CEO. They were here in Copenhagen doing a talk about their push into the Nordics. Big fan of the space in general. It's amazing what these fintechs are doing. So that's it for me for now. That was the quick review of what's happened this week. Hope it was useful. I'm going to do it as often as I can weekly, just to give you the rundown on what's going on in the fintech space. Enjoy. Have a great week ahead, guys. See you soon.